A Mortal Kombat sequel is being developed by Warner Bros. And New Line Cinema. Jeremy Slater, well known for his work on the Disney Plus Marvel series Moon Knight, wrote the screenplay. Warner Bros. And New Line had been secretly working on future Mortal Kombat episodes, but preparations for a sequel did not become public until Slater was hired to write the script. So with that in mind, let's watch our video for more information about Mortal Kombat. So without further ado, let's have a look at Mortal Kombat. Last April, the first Mortal Kombat, a martial arts inspired version of the famous video game, was released in theaters and on HBO Max. Despite the mixed reviews, the R-rated film managed to produce strong ticket sales at a period when most people avoided going to the movies. It made $42 million in the United States and $83 million globally. Mortal Kombat director Simon McQuoid has intimated to Variety that he would be interested in turning the film into a violent action series. The studios behind Mortal Kombat 2 have not said if McQuoid would return to helm the sequel. None of us spoke the S word. We'd never speak about it in detail because we feel like we have to put all of our attention towards this picture, McQuoid added, referring to the release of Mortal Kombat in 2021. That being said, if the fans want another one, it's not up to us, it's up to the people. Then we'll need a couple of joiner pieces that we know will take us someplace, since there's a treasure trove of material simply sitting there. Plot elements as well as returning or freshly cast actors are still being worked out. Louis Tan, Jessica McNamee, Josh Lawson, Tadanobu Asano, and McCade Brooks starring in the first film. Slater is also writing and directing Thread for Sony's Screen Gems, in addition to Moon Knight. He's also working on Uprising, a Netflix film directed by Travis Knight, as well as Stephen King's The Tommyknockers adaptation for Universal. Slater conceived and served as co-showrunner on Fox's The Exorcist and developed the Umbrella Academy for Netflix. UTA, Kaplan, Perona Entertainment, and McEwen, Frankel Whitehead LLP represent Slater. Moving on, Dr. Disrespect believes that every game should have at least one Mortal Kombat feature. Dr. Disrespect, like many YouTubers, enjoys playing video games. Dr. Disrespect regularly makes ideas for enhancing games or transferring elements from one to the other. A recent example is Dr. Disrespect's YouTube comment on the Battle Arena game escape from Tarkov Arena. Dr. Disrespect proposed incorporating a Mortal Kombat system into Tarkov Arena and other multiplayer games. Dr. Disrespect got dissatisfied with the way multiplayer games handle victory situations. He talks about PUBG Battleground and Fortnite's #1 Victory Royale mode. According to Dr. Disrespect, these are disappointing indications after a triumph. Dr. Disrespect feels that Mortal Kombat's fatality system should be used in online games. Post-match deaths allow the winner to freely attack their opponent. They may use a fatality move, a standard attack, or do nothing at all. Friendships, babyalities, and animalities were later included to Mortal Kombat games. A fun way to congratulate the winner. Fatality would be impossible to implement in Fortnite, PUBG Battlegrounds, or Escape from Tarkov Arena. Dr. Disrespect's suggestion is sound. Winners may benefit more from multiplayer games. Of sure, developers have tried new things. Epic Games has taken a number of steps to make winning Fortnite more meaningful. It allows players to use emotes after a victory and awards them with a crown that grants them more XP in their next game. Winning Flash's #1 Victory Royale, personalizing the victory celebration would be beneficial. Even popular games such as Fortnite may be improved, and competitors can innovate rather than mimic. A battle royale or other online multiplayer games will eventually have its own fatality mechanism. Dr. Disrespect will persist till then. Following on, NRS employee appears to have leaked Mortal Kombat 12. Because the DLC for Mortal Kombat 11 has concluded, many people are wondering what NetherRealm Studios will do next. There are rumors that it is a Marvel fighting game or Injustice 3. Mortal Kombat 12 seems to be the favorite, because to the troubles with DC superheroes, AT&T, and WB Games, given the circumstances. NetherRealm Studios employee posted and quickly deleted MK12 image. Jonathan Anderson, an NRS senior production manager, recently shared a photo of his Mortal Kombat and Injustice themed workstation. Fans discovered a file titled MK12 Mast on one of the monitors in the image, an acronym for the franchise. Many people believe NetherRealm is troll. The display displays MK12 Mast, as well as two other items. Reptile was not a playable character in MK11. Second, and most importantly, an email instructs recipients to take special care with this material, because our fans anxiously scour the internet for any indication of. It's similar to when Title Pass promises a new game and then posts a filtered email on its social media account. This might be staged, given the posting, email, and removal. NRS has previously teased fans, usually via Ed Boon. He deceived and teased supporters about Melina's presence in MK11 before to her presentation. Fans should not take the situation too seriously. One may claim that this staged incident was a foreshadowing of a future reveal. A game may be teased for months before its official release. Fans should not get too enthusiastic if it happens soon. Fans of NetherRealm Studios must wait to see how this impacts Mortal Kombat 12. Next up, NetherRealm Studios, the creator of Mortal Kombat 11, are unable to announce a new game due to variables. Fans will continue to speculate until NetherRealm Studios reveals its next project. The announcement from Multiversus has restricted the scope of rumors. Mortal Kombat or Injustice editions are straightforward guesses, but rumors of a NetherRealm Marvel game are equally intriguing. Formal news may be delayed while NetherRealm addresses their lack of announcements. Ed Boon praises fans for their interest in what NetherRealm is working on, but as there are more aspects than we can discuss discuss. Boone does not define what these variables are, but this comment might have many interpretations. Variables may indicate that NetherRealm has sufficient assets to reveal at this level of development, but further limits or contingencies prevent disclosures. An NDA may be one of these restrictions. NetherRealm's mouth might be shut if another company or magazine has the intellectual property license. Warner Brothers has various licenses and character rights. Therefore, NetherRealm's next game may integrate them. The rumored presence of NetherRealm at the Game Awards was false, but these variables might explain why. If it is a Warner Brothers interactive restriction, NetherRealm's newest game may be pulled from announcements. Warner Bros. Supposedly withheld more Hogwarts Legacy news or trailers due to the franchise's historical troubles, so this would be a reoccurring pattern at this point. If NetherRealm is developing a Marvel game, these variables might refer to gaining character rights. Boone's variables were unknown until later. It may be evident after the game is disclosed why announcements were delayed or concealed, but this may take some time. Finally, Keanu Reeves has a disagreement with the producers of Mortal Kombat, and he does not want John Wick to appear in the film. Keanu Reeves is opposed to the appearance of Neo or John Wick in a future Mortal Kombat. Keanu Reeves certainly wishes he could forget the last video game appearance in Cyberpunk 2077, but he knows enough about gaming to know he doesn't want any of his characters in Mortal Kombat. He told Esquire that Mortal Kombat is fantastic in so many ways, yet he declined to incorporate his two most famous characters. If it were up to me, he said, no, I think Neo, John Wick, they're one of a kind. Mortal Kombat is one of a kind. He didn't explain why he didn't want crossovers, but it must be odd to have your head torn off and your insides extracted in a fighting game. It brings up the point of how little control actors have over their likeness, which isn't much. It wouldn't be unusual for Reeves to refuse to voice a character. The Terminator in Mortal Kombat 11 isn't Arnie, but whether he can prohibit them using his face depends on his contract. An early Fortnite crossover included a cartoon version of John Wick, and there's a real John Wick game called John Wick Hex. It's fantastic, but Reeves didn't narrate it, and the animation is stylized. NetherRealm convinced Warner Brothers, which owns Mortal Kombat and The Matrix, not to include Neo in Mortal Kombat 9 in 2016. A few years later, they wanted him in Injustice 2, but the deal fell through for unknown reasons. Maybe Reeves wasn't interested. There are currently no plans for other Matrix or John Wick games. Mortal Kombat 12 is yet to be unveiled. However, reports suggest that it is NetherRealm's next project. Well, that wraps the end of our video today. Hope you enjoyed and liked it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out, and leave your comment on suggestions concerning the video. Thanks for watching!